Good morrow, Lillian Bustle.
Hail and well met, Maiden Ponton.
Hail and hearty here at All the Fucks.
Did I tell you I'm going to a Ren Faire rave?
You did not.
Yeah, it's next Sunday after next. I'm very excited about it.
Oh my god. Wait, how many details can I get
Oh,
before I ask for pictures?
I actually don't know. It's the first time that they're trying this. Queer lady people who are putting it together, so it should be pretty baller. I will say that although Ren Faire gear is probably my favorite slutwear, it is also probably the hottest get-up that I can think about dancing in, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be
yes. Oh my god. Just layers of like artisanal suede.
Gorgeous corsetry. Yes, exactly. Artisanal suede.
I suppose you could go in the other direction and go like full breezy linen, but
oh, that's true. Like
just linen and coins.
Nice. I was thinking like what the Ophelia drowning.
Mm-hmm. Make yourself a pair of like specs with just coins over the eyes.
Yes, and a crown of flowers.
Yes.
Lilac. For remembrance. Boy, oh boy.
We keep it dark here on All the Fucks.
Hey. There's I feel like woeful Shakespearean heroine is probably like my target, not demographic. What's the I'm coming up
Your
with
vibe?
Something. My vibe. Yeah. I wanted a bigger word for it, but vibe is perfect.
You're like you're ruling sorceress.
Yes. Yep. Actually, more of a bard, if you really must know. Our regular listeners know that I have never been a Dungeons and Dragons-y person, but really mostly just for lack of opportunity. It just wasn't. It wasn't in my life.
Sure.
As a kid.
Yeah. Same.
And the people I knew who were playing were, they were like trench coat boys who smelled like dirty pillowcase. So
I do know.
Mm-hmm.
I had crushes on them.
I know. It's rough.
How you know you're queer?
Oh my god. You also watch weird PBS BBC stuff? Let's definitely be friends.
Oh shit.
How are you feeling?
I'm very happy, excited. What's the word? I'm really anticipatory.
Anticipation?
I'm feeling a lot of good anticipation.
Good.
Fuck buddies, I got some really good news last week.
Oh my gosh, do you get to say?
I don't think so, not yet.
Okay, all right.
But it might be the kind of thing that might come out in Deadline. I got some really good news last week, which is like
news. I can't wait.
It's really good news. It's a joy, especially after so many very, very, very stupid years of late stage capitalism and my beloved Hollywood getting overthrown by soulless tech lords. I am excited about something.
Yay!
In total earnestness. So, I'm just like, okay, what has to happen before that? Because that's like 3 weeks away. What has to happen before
all your ducks in a ducky row?
Ducks in a ducky row, yeah. Make sure I've got somebody or a team of somebodies to be Bear's bestie while I am away. And just like also so part of it, this is the kind of thing for which my hair really shouldn't be pink, and like I had it up in my audition so no one could see that it was baby pink, but y'all know it was baby pink if you've been watching the socials and or the videos. And so I had my just like dream goal baby pink hair for the better part of a month, and then I got this, and now I'm like, oh, I think it's time to like call in a reinforcement, i.e., go to a salon. Um, and so I talked with a lady who was like, all right, start washing your hair with dish soap. And I was like, well, I don't want to. But I did go to a water park over the weekend,
Oh, Brills.
and that did the jobby.
Yeah, I bet it did. Where'd you go?
E- Oh my God. Okay, so down here, there is like a local water park that is it's a small little footprint. It's like an indie thing, right?
I love that.
Yeah, it works out great. And like ever since I moved here, I was like, "Ooh, I want to go there." But just kind of then didn't do it for years. And just the other day, I guess Jory just had like extra spoons on Saturday and was like, "We should do something fun because it's been such a dumb summer." Because it
Mm.
has. I mean, like just climate change wise, it's been very weird. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Terrifying.
really
Like
weird.
you could spend all this money to go to a water park and then have a hurricane roll in at 4 o'clock,
For
a
sure.
la Florida, and
Oh,
then just get your whole life blown away.
oh, tough.
I'm sorry. Was that not what you were talking about?
No, I mean, yeah, except the other side of the equation, which is like, it's just been so, like, my mom and I have discussed this. It used to be that, like, June was warm and a little hot,
Mm,
July was, like, properly summer hot, and
mhm.
August was nutsack.
August was usually like stay inside and
Yes.
try not to die. August
Yes.
used to be the unbearable one, but now it's all confused.
Now it's like June. It's so weird. So summers have become increasingly that, which is just very confusing. And like then you have droughts or like crazy monsoons, but then the humidity doesn't lift. So like you
Mm-mm.
think you're gonna get a relief, like we did today, by the way. Like it
Yeah,
is
thank goodness.
71 degrees outside.
Yes,
It
we
is
are
a
recording
miracle.
on one of the odd fall days of summer.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't do a lot of summering
Yeah, we
this
haven't
summer.
really either, except for the mandatory family things that we've been doing,
Right.
which isn't
But
the same.
like, how many times did you go swimming?
Oh, I haven't. I have a whole gorgeous new bathing suit that I've had for months that I have not broken out yet.
Ah,
Yeah, it's so
right?
cute. It's from Bloom Cheek. What?
Tragic. Tragic.
I know. It's not cool.
Not cool.
I have to tell you, there are 3 people who are trying to make beach plans with me, and it keeps not working out for whatever reason. But
Well, also, and like the beaches, we've had a shit ton of like E. coli infestations and shark attacks. So like
sharks.
either the water is poison or riptides. Like several people have
Oh yeah,
died in
riptides
rip
have been
currents.
kicking people's asses. Yep.
So the water, like, it hasn't even been that convenient to go to the beach because it might be more deadly than usual. And it's already pretty fucking deadly because it's the ocean.
No thanks, the ocean.
No thanks. I went swimming one time in an indoor pool and it was lovely, but that's all I've done. And that's like unheard of for my
Mm.
summer.
So is this
Totally.
water park like a slides water park, or is it mostly just a wave
Yes.
pool? Or
It's got slides, a lazy river, no wave pool, probably
okay,
because they learned from all the wave pool deaths. Um, but it has
but
slide.
that not every wave pool has deaths like that. That's just Action Park. It's a very special episode of wave pools.
I feel like it could be argued like indie water parks in New Jersey.
Are there more that
Well,
have killed
this is the
people?
second.
Okay,
So
that's
I
fair.
can
They were
see.
like, we don't want to be that guy,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
gotcha.
Yep. They have a lazy river. They have a pool that's like a little bit more kid friendly, and then a pool that kids are allowed in but is like chill,
Mm.
and then a few different slide rides, which I don't have an immense amount of interest in because heights, but also because the last time I went on a water slide, um I definitely almost flew out of the tube.
No, why? What happened?
Yeah.
Not why. Gravity is why, but
Yeah, I
engineering is
think
why. But what happened?
it wasn't only me. It was a double tube, and Jory and I were in it, but you know, they do actually have weight limits. And
Right.
so they might say 400 pounds in one double tube.
Yes.
Like the physics of it, the velocity of
Yeah, I
it,
get that.
400 pounds is safe. But they don't like check you. They aren't like, hey, you guys together are probably over 400 pounds.
Oh, see, when we went to Kalahari, they actually had you had to stand on a scale. The scale, the thing
Wow.
was not, was facing away from the crowd. It was only the person who was running the ride who could see it.
Uh-huh,
But they were
uh-huh.
like, if you don't want to stand on a scale, then you have to go by yourself or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
But
Yes.
but but it's different when it's like, is this zip line gonna hold my ass? Like this,
Yeah.
I'm happy to get on a scale.
For sure.
But they weren't
100%.
checking.
Yeah, no, there was nothing like that. And so Jory and I got in a tube, and not until we started, you know, the slippy wee, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh no, we're getting way too much airtime here. This is too much momentum.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have a ton of interest in getting back on a slide necessarily. So I skipped the slides, but oh my god, just like, and I'm at the point where like if I'm out in the sun in the daytime, I'm not even wearing a fun suit. I'm wearing a full rash guard,
Right.
but I need to. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm there in my fucking rash guard and a hat. Lillian, have you ever seen me wear a hat? I have a hat.
Yes, when we had the pool party at your mom's house, you went into the pool with a hat and a full long sleeve shirt. Yes.
This tracks, yes. Yep. Yeah. Those are the conditions under which I can be outside and almost naked in sunlight. Like,
I understand.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely tell for me that I have barely caught any sun this summer, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have a little tan on my arms, and like it gets, I try to remember to put, if I'm, whatever my sunscreen I'm putting on my face, I try to remember to put it on my chest because the girls are always out, and this will definitely get pink real quick.
Oh, and
But
the shoulders.
mhm,
I mean, forget it. Yeah.
mhm.
I can't. I I'm just always gonna burn. So unless I get out there and it's like 4 p.m. or later, which I do often try and do because I want to wear my cute suits.
Yeah, I like
But
that too.
if I'm out there in the afternoon or earlier, it's
Mm.
a rash guard. It is a full body surf suit.
Mhm.
And
I
it
get
worked
it.
out great. And I broke out in freckles on my face and
Cute.
on my legs, and it was so lovely, and it was like such a hot sunny day, and the water was perfect, like
Mm.
cool enough to be refreshing
Mhm.
without edging on chilly and without feeling like you're in a hot tub, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
so great.
That was actually
So good.
my least favorite thing about Kalahari was that because it's indoors,
Mm.
it most of the water felt like it was fresh pee. Which I
Oh
have to turn off that part of my
no.
brain to go into a public pool or a water park anyway, where I'm just like,
Yes.
it's not like I hope nobody peed in here. It's like people have definitely peed in here and I just need to be at peace
You got to
with
be
the
okay with it.
pee.
Yep.
Reach
The
my
second I
peas.
smell the chlorine, I'm like, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But at the same time, having it slightly cool on your skin can make me forget about that for a second. And it was just all bathtub water, which is I would rather have it than splashing down into something that's too cold, like Mountain
For sure.
Creek, where I almost died. But the freshest spring water you ever did slap on your face.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you I can't remember what rides you went on. I remember the cliff dive and that was your wound.
It wasn't even the dive one. It wasn't even the jump off the cliff thing. It was the slides. It was the cliff dive was the highest thing, and then there were two slides that were a little bit lower. They came out, and that was the first thing that we did, and that was what gave
That's
me
how you got hurt?
the wedgie of death. Yes,
Yeah, it was the wedgie
it
of
was
death.
still high. It was the higher of the two slides, so it was still pretty. It was far up enough that I remember being like, "Oh, here I go! Why haven't I hit the water?"
Oh, yeah. Yup. Mhm. Oh my god. And then the Cannonball Run, Cannonball Cannonball something, not Cannonball Loop, but
Mm-mm.
Cannonball Run, I think, is one that's sort of like northwest in the park, and it's mostly flat, and you kind of don't know where it's you can't see anything when you're in the slide, and it's a tubeless slide. You just cross your arms over your
Okay,
chest and
okay,
like you
okay.
go in the full pitch black,
Uh-huh.
and it feels like minutes, and you're just like, when is this ever gonna end? And then it shoots
Yeah.
you out, and you feel like you're in midair for 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
And
ever
you're
need
like,
that again. I don't ever need that again. I am fine with the slides that are super fast that I actually went on a tube one that was the swoopy one that
mm,
was pretty into like we got up pretty far and I was like what if we're the first people to fall out of this? We weren't.
yes.
And because we didn't, it was very fun.
Yay! I haven't done a swoopy crazy one yet because they just kind of freak me out.
Well, and the problem with those two is because you spend so much time in the funnel, it's a slow ride. So you could go on
Yeah,
like three other rides in the same amount of time that that line takes, but
true. Right.
it's
Right.
fine.
Uh, would you go to Action Park with me again?
I don't think so. I mean, I know that they've rebranded and stuff, but you remember how long it took for us to get food and stuff like that? Like
Oh,
there
yeah.
wasn't really much about that day that I liked. I would go to a
That's
different water
fair.
park, but I just felt like unless something has changed dramatically, it seemed to be poorly managed. It took us forever to even get in with our
Fair.
tickets, and we had tickets.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Like, why?
Right. I know.
Why?
It was such a
There's
shit
enough to be
show.
annoyed about at a water park without adding stuff.
It's just
There
so
was
pretty
there was
there.
poop at Kalahari. There was not in the water, thank God, but like it was a very rough conflict of interest moment because I was walking, I saw it. I saw someone who worked there see it. It was in a walkway area and it was for sure poop. So it was probably a little kid, right?
Yeah.
Because there were no dogs in there. I don't know, maybe it was a big kid, maybe it was a full-grown adult. Um I didn't have a lot of time to think about it because I saw that that person had it. But I was like, if I stand here, I'm now in charge of this poop. Just like you are on the subway.
Yes.
If you see something gross on the subway that's on a seat, it's your job to make sure nobody sits in it. I'm so sorry. It's your job. If you don't like
It
it,
is.
go to a
Yep.
different car. It's your job to make sure if there's like a period streak on that or like something that anyone could sit in, it's you have to do it. Um
Yep. Yep.
so
You've taken up the mantle.
I was like, how long do I have to stand here before the attendant actually gets over here with at least a cone? Because if I walk away and then I hear someone slip in this poop and then go woohoo like goofy style onto their back, I'll know I won't be able to sleep. My conscience will be heavy forever.
No. For
So
fucking
I stood
sure.
there. I stood there and I did what I do in New York, where I go poop. Like I stood near it and I like sort of waved my hands around and like pointed at it. And I was like, if someone thinks I did that and now I'm pointing at it like that, honestly, what a badass am I?
For real. Yes. Just telling on yourself over and over.
Hey, hey, that's my poop. Check it out. But they did have swim up bars, which I kind of
Love
liked.
that.
I like being in the water with a cocktail in my hand. Frankly, even if it's just like a
Yes.
lemonade,
Yeah.
that's nice.
For sure. No,
Hmm.
it's an unbeatable vibe.
Yeah,
Totally unbeatable.
yeah.
I love that shit. I haven't done that in so long. Probably since last time I was like on a cruise, I guess.
Mm.
Haven't been on a
Yeah, it's pretty
cruise
easy to
in a long
be
time.
in the water with a drink in your hand on a cruise.
It's almost mandatory.
Mm.
That sounds so nice.
Ooh, merging these two things together. Have you seen the documentary on Netflix about the poop cruise?
A girl, have I ever? And have I told you I was on that ship?
No, not while that was happening.
Not while that was happening. Separate disaster.
Oh, God, no. I don't know about this. What happened?
The Carnival Triumph was a doomed ship from
Oh,
day one.
no.
Oh, yes.
Were you on it before or after the poop situation?
Before. Long
Okay.
before. I was on its maiden voyage. I
Okay.
was on its Titanic journey.
Did they give you a discount? I don't think I ever want to be the first person on a roller coaster, on a cruise ship. Break her in.
We weren't supposed to be.
Oh,
We were
surprise.
supposed to be on the third sailing.
Okay.
But okay, so I think it's 1997. It's either 97 or 2000. Might be 2000. It's somewhere in there, late 90s, early 2000. And I'm sure I could look up when its maiden voyage was. Its maiden voyage was supposed to be earlier on in the summer. And
Mhm.
my parents, my mom, booked us for the third sailing because that's right. No
Yeah.
one wants to be on the inaugural sailing of a ship. But they were so behind with their build and so
Oh,
many things went wrong that the third
cool.
sailing ended up being the inaugural sailing. And instead of pushing everybody back, they folded 3 cruises worth of passengers onto that ship.
I hate this story.
You do?
Yeah, I hate it. That's too many
Crazy.
people. Oh, I've only been on one overcrowded ship ever, and I hated it. It was terrible.
It was very crowded. I remember we weren't supposed to be in a stateroom that was near the elevators, but we were, and my father was a monster because he didn't sleep, because it's Carnival, it's the party ships. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's drunk and going to the casino and up and down, and they're yap, 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 yap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what ended up happening, as with any new something, shit went wrong. And weirdly, plumbing shit went wrong. So it didn't happen to us in our stateroom, but there were a number of rooms that had been flooded and that had sewer breakages.
Ooh, no.
Uh-huh. And
no, and then they didn't have extra rooms to put people in because the ship was too crowded.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's right.
Terrible.
And there was the lady who got the brunt of this, and I think she might have been traveling alone. She was fucking fit to be tied. And did my parents only befriend her while she was like in line to see someone in customer service? Maybe. Because all kinds of shit was getting lost in the sauce. We didn't have anything disastrous happen, but she sure did. And I think we were in line with her, and she was like, wait till you get a load of this. And then she told us what was happening in her room, and they were like, we'll send towels. And she's like, you will not send me towels. You will fucking refund me, and you will give me something to, like, but I don't think they ever did. I think they actually were profoundly horrible about it, and we're just like, la 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 la.
If that happened to me,
Oh, the fingers
I would
up.
be ready to get kicked off at the next port, first of all, because there's no way that I would stay on the boat anyway. So like, let's go down in flames.
That's right,
shit
baby.
you not. I would figure out a way to get on the all broadcast, and I would let everyone know what was happening.
Oh.
I don't know how I would do it, but I would figure it out. I would make friends with somebody. I would sneak into something. I would steal keys like I'm a cartoon character from the 40s, and they would have to throw me in the fucking brig. I would find out what the brig of a Carnival ship looks like.
Oh my god.
Unreal. We'll
True real
send down
life.
some towels.
Yeah, it was so bad. They did not move her. They could not move her, but they definitely did not. It might have even been the thing where she was like, let me get the fuck off, and like they did abscond with her in Miami or something. I don't know. I can't, teenage brain at the time, but
Sure.
holy shit, yes. And then when we found out that was what the poop cruise was, mind blown, baby. We were like, we knew it from jump.
From dump. Ayo.
Oh, you'd have gotten on that system, given them a what for?
Can you imagine?
Yes.
I would like bar myself in that room.
Reporting to you live.
I am the captain now. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. a lastima. Well,
Oh, such a fucking lastima.
the most lastima. The last lastima.
Yeah, that was, and even before we knew that, that was we all concurred, me and both of my parents, we all concurred that this was the worst vacation ever. Just
Mm.
because like it was also the first time we were on Carnival.
Mm.
And I don't know if this is still true, but at the time, like Carnival had a remarkably different personality than the other ships. I want to say
Huh.
we had enjoyed Royal Caribbean the most because it was like the most chill,
Mm-hmm.
and was just a nice experience without being princess, right? Like
Sure.
princess is very fancy, or like celebrity. Royal Caribbean was just nice. Carnival was for the party goers.
Mm-hmm.
And Holland America is for the aged ones, and I love a Holland
I
America
can't wait. I
cruise.
can't wait.
Oh my god, I've been on 2 of them
Nice.
under the age of 25,
Amazing.
and they are bangers, and all I do is just sit in, the jazz clubs and make friends with the piano players.
The best.
The best.
The best.
My favorite
I
thing to
think that
do.
we've gone on a multiple celebrity cruises. We really like
Mm.
them. And the most recent one, it skews older in general. And this was the most recent one I've talked about before, where it was like just when things were starting back after COVID and there were only 800 people on the ship, built for 3,200. And it was like the time of my fucking life. But also I haven't run into a ton of kids, or at least not around where you could see them. And there were so few people on that boat that I got stuck in a hammock.
How do I not remember this little
I might
vacation
not have
you
told you
took?
this.
Maybe you didn't.
So it was one of the very big, the big hammocks. And I would never get in that with another person. I think that anything that you see that's like that is definitely AI. There's two people can't occupy that space. But I flopped down in there, and I actually did get comfy, and I did read for a little bit. And then when I tried to figure out how to get out, I was wearing my bathing suit underneath a dress. So I wasn't worried about like showing my underwear, but it's also a cruise, and who gives a shit? You're never gonna see these people again.
For sure.
I started to see if I could like roll over on my front and then scoot towards the end so that eventually I would be like, boop, and be back on my feet like that. And this woman, it was like maybe 10 years older than me, she saw me through the glass doors. Like I was on the Lido deck. I was right by the pool, but like close to the sliding doors to possibly the buffet. And she saw me wiggling around like a dry fish. And she like pops her head through the automatic doors and she goes, "Hey, need a hand?"
God bless you, lady.
And I was like, "I don't know what you mean." And then we just laughed and laughed and laughed. And then she helped me out. But it was very, very funny. She was like, you were trying really hard.
Delightful.
You did a good job.
I would totally go on a cruise with you, by the way.
Oh my God, that would
In
be
case
so fun.
That would be so fucking fun, right?
Yeah, the only time we've been on with other people was when we went with a big group with his friend's family when we'd only just been dating since like June. And then in September, he was like, "I'm going on this cruise in March. Do you want to come with me?" And I was like, "That's so far away. And we've only been dating for a couple of months and I've never had a boyfriend before and I don't have any money." And like, it's fine. It all worked
It's
out. It
very
was cute.
adorable of Don that he said that in June.
No, he said in like September for March. So we had just been through 9/11 together. So
oh yeah,
that was
fair.
a bonding.
Everyone needs
a bonding moment for sure. Yeah, we were ready for a cruise for sure.
Yeah.
And that was Carnival, and that was really fun. And I don't really get motion sickness, but a lot of other people did. And there was one night where everything was at a very dramatic angle for some reason. Like I think that we had to go faster to get to the port faster or something. I don't remember what happened, but it was not a fun night for a lot of people. I was like,
yikes.
Bye-bye.
I do get seasick, but I also get a scopolamine patch.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah. I get a scopolamine patch. I didn't used to get really seasick, but again, around the same time that like my chemistry changed with roller coasters, I was on a cruise when I was 18 and I was like, ugh, really woozy, and got scopolamine patches from there on out, and that made the ship experience great. I will say, for about a week after coming back, it made me always feel like my house was doing this.
So Don has, I don't know if that was the patch. Don has had that problem before. It's called it's a French term. I want to say it is maladie débarquement. It
De
basically
Creuset.
means getting off the ship sickness.
Oh,
It's like the
wow.
opposite of sea legs. Like when you're on a boat
Yeah.
and you're like, "Whoa, I can't handle it." Sometimes you still feel like you're on the boat when you're off of it. I feel like
Yeah.
that when I get off of roller skates, which is hilarious because
Totally.
then I'm still trying to walk like I'm roller skating and it looks real dumb. You know my favorite French phrase? Esprit d'escalier. Do you know this?
I do know this.
Yeah, yeah, that's the best. That's when you're like, "Oh, fuck, I should have said that." You're
Yes.
on your way home and you're like, "Oh, I know the perfect thing to say now." And it doesn't feel like a very French sentiment. So I'm surprised they have such a specific spirit of the stairs term for it. It seems more like Irish.
Definitely. Yeah, because it's got a lot of piss and vinegar in it. Yeah. There must be a really, surly area of France, maybe.
Oh, I've heard. I'm sure. They don't feel like they have a lot of regret, I guess. Not that Irish people do,
Mm.
but it's just a different, it seems like they would be like, you see, I am not concerned. I said
You
what
are
I said.
familiar with nihilism?
Nihilism. There you go. Mm.
Also, very recently in my life, oh my God, I had the greatest day at the movies yesterday. Oh my God. Oh
The
my God,
movies. What's at the
Lillian.
movies?
Ha, 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 ha. First of all, The Naked Gun, which
Oh,
I understand is supposed to be
yeah,
fantastic.
it's supposed to be very funny.
Supposed to be fantastic, which is like a little bit shocking, right? Because that, I want to call it slapstick humor, but it's not really.
Screwball. I've looked it
Screwball.
up. Yep. Hmm.
Screwball has been gone for so long. And so the fact that oh gosh, I'm forgetting who wrote it. Um um Rachel Rachel Bloom's husband.
Oh, nice.
Rachel Bloom's husband is one of the writers, and then I can't um anyway, the fact that this is so heartily and unquestionably a screwball comedy right here in 2025, right
That's
here,
nice.
right now,
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
is amazing and delightful. And also, like, if you've been on the internet in the last 2 weeks, you've seen that Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are like together, which is so wholesome and beautiful.
Oh,
um
really? I
yeah,
love that for them.
they're co-stars and they like fucking fell in love with each
Oh,
other.
they get caught a showmance. Oh, I
Yes,
like that.
it's so sweet.
I
It's
like
so
her
sweet,
a lot.
right?
Yeah. I told you she
Yeah,
was great in Chicago. She was wonderful in that last Showgirl movie that didn't get any flowers.
I
Yeah.
have yet to see that. That
Oh,
looks
it is
amazing.
really heartbreaking, but like the filters that they use are so beautiful. It's so
Ooh,
beautiful.
like cinematically, it's just a gorgeous
Yeah, yeah,
film.
it's really nice to watch. It's melancholy.
Yeah, I
Also
like
though,
that.
Jamie Lee Curtis has a has an wait, Jamie Lee Curtis? Yes, yes, has an incredible character in it, where
Ooh,
she's like her best friend, like the showgirl's best friend, who's a cocktail waitress. Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah, it's good.
Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I did.
She's great in that too.
I did not like it as much as everybody else liked it, but it probably didn't
Fair.
like it as much as everybody else liked it because everybody else was losing their shit about it, and that affects how
Yes,
I like something, and I hate
I
that that's
agree.
true.
I agree.
Comparison is the what?
Thief of Joy.
Thief. I was thinking murderer, and I was like, that feels a little much. I kill your joy. Yes,
Comparison is a felon.
it is though.
So I didn't see Naked Gun, although it's supposed to be fantastic, and I want to throw box office dollars at it. I did see. I can't remember what your horror rules are. I think it's that you don't like gore.
I don't love gore, but I actually my rule is that I want there to be rules. So the grudge bothers me because like you walked in this house and now you can't ever get away from this thing. No. I want you to be able to get away from it. I want to know how you can get away from it, or be like
Mm,
looking for the way to get away from it. And I do want it to take a couple people I don't care about, but I want to have somebody who survives and that I can root for. And when it starts making no sense, that's when I'm like, well, why don't you just blow everybody up then? Just drop a fucking
got it.
bomb on every, just have the earth open up. Like, why are we
Right.
running from werewolves? Just swallow me up. I don't care.
This is a movie called Weapons. Have you heard of it?
Weapons?
Weapons.
No,
Did you end up seeing Barbarian?
no.
Oh, Barbarian's fucking great. Okay, so same director, same filmmaker, Zach Kreger. Um, Weapons just came out like a week and a half ago, and the less you know, probably the better. But
Because what people
like,
have told me about Barbarian too.
I think that's just what he's like. I
Okay.
just think that's what he's like. I wouldn't say there are no rules. I would say it's you think you're watching one thing and then it turns into another thing.
Okay, I
So
like
I
that.
think he knows the rules.
That's why I love Cabin in the Woods so much. Because
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I get it. And then you're like, wait, what's going on?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Um he knows the rules. Like I'm still trying to figure this movie out, but I loved
Nice.
it so much.
Nice.
Yeah, like the first half hour is like purely scary ambiance and it's so good and it's so taut, and then you have a couple of really just like your shoulders up to your eyelids levels of dread and creeping tension, and then
Hmm.
just scare you out of your mind jump scares, and then it makes this bizarre pivot into like it's still horror, but it the comedy takes over, or
Mm.
at least runs neck and neck, and it gets really funny with like some really good casting choices.
Nice.
And then there still are lots of scary little bleh gotchas, but it's like the comedy helps you re-regulate after being
That's
served
my
up.
favorite. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. It's bananas. It's absolutely bananas. I
Nice.
loved it. I
Nice.
loved it. Yeah, it was so good.
Did I tell you anything about Josh Sharp's Ta-Da?
No, no. I only
Oh,
saw a post that you made that you were
yeah.
going. I want to
Yes.
know everything
Oh
you
my
want
God.
to tell me.
Okay, so apparently either the main writer or one of the writers on Dix the Musical, which is a movie that I did not finish. It was, I know this is crazy to hear coming from me, a little too gross for me. It was a little too raunchy for me. Um, uh, I love Bo and Yang. I liked a lot about it. I might have just not been in the right mood for it, but
Sure.
I liked that it got made. I liked that
Yes.
A24 was like,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
ooh, we're gonna do it. Um, and so yeah, Josh Sharp is ostensibly a stand-up comedian slash actor, and it's his solo show, more or less about a time he almost died and his coming out story. That is the wildest oversimplification that I can even explain, because the gimmick is that he's got 2,000 PowerPoint slides. The show is 80 to 85 minutes long. He has 2,000 PowerPoint slides.
That's 10 per minute?
It's like one every 2.7 seconds is what he says at the beginning.
Whoa.
I think was the math. So yeah, so he's just
That's
like,
just like a little animation flip book.
yeah, more or less. And it's fun because the projections up on the back, it's almost entirely words, I think. I don't, oh, there's a picture of him as a, so it's called Tada because he learned magic as a kid and started to do it at birthday parties, but he was hired for birthday parties for kids that were like in a grade below, just below him. So it was basically his peers. He
Uh-oh.
was doing magic for people about the same age as himself.
Oh no.
And he talks about that, but he also equates, um, he's like, well, what does a magician say? Ta-da! That's that's like the stand-in term for his homosexuality. He was like, I was a little, and it'll say ta-da in the back. And it's just a really funny game. That's like, it's a fun, you are watching a game as an audience and you're watching him win it, and he wins it over and over and over and over again. He wins
Oh,
it with like every cue. His delivery is just beautiful and perfect and funny. He does some magic in the show. Like it is.
it's like
And
it's a precision comedy.
yes,
It's like the
yes,
Rockettes, but stand up.
yes. Yeah, yeah. It's the only thing I could maybe compare it to would be like the play that goes wrong, where there's so many things fucking up on stage that you have to do your part right, or else everything actually will fuck up. But
Oh,
except for the one man show version. So then,
yeah. Oh my
and
God.
it's at the Greenwich House Theater, which is a really cool space, but I have never been in it. It's down by, it's where Barrow and Bleecker sort of cross each other at 7th Avenue. So down by not like down the street from the duplex. Um, and when we walked in, there was like really uncy music playing, and they had crosshatched along the ceiling um, was sparkly streamers, like fringed streamers. Does that make any sense? So like the banner's about this thick, but it's cut into fringe all the way up. So there's like this much. You would see it at a used car lot. That is the kind of thing it was,
I got
and
you. Hmm.
that with the air conditioning blowing, thank God, air conditioning blowing.
Yes.
So them blowing within the wind, and then the music, it got me really excited. And that's usually the kind of thing I hate, where I'm like, oh, it's already
Ah,
tight in here. It's small. We were in the balcony, and it was they're like, here's a bench in the balcony for you.
yeah,
Good luck.
right. Oh my
Um,
God.
and but it was such a cool vibe, like right from the beginning. And then afterwards, we did something I did just a couple weeks ago. We went out to eat on a Friday night in Greenwich Village at 9 o'clock, and I, I was swept up by the Nat Geo ness of the whole thing. I was
Yeah.
like, let me just. I am in your world
Yes.
now, you you normal ass weirdos.
I
All of the basic bitches were out to play, and
fucking bet.
and it was a French restaurant. Like it was, oh, and it was restaurant week too, so we got a good special on what we got, and it was coco van, and it was really good. And we had the
Nice.
cutest non-binary server. It was really lovely time. It was a really good time.
Mm.
Bobo is the place, and however, um, a handful of white girls who were just like we were talking like our lush friend,
Uh-huh.
just like so high and screamy, and I was like, this is a bistro. This is literally a French bistro.
You see how
Why?
dark it is in here?
Right.
That's supposed to be what your voice feels like.
Yeah, yeah. So that was noticeable, but it did not ruin my time because I was there. I was like, I'm walking among you. I'm a visitor in this place.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then the thing that I've been noticing though, have you noticed I have not been around this many young, I ostensibly straight girls in a very long time. Short skirts or short shorts with boots this summer has been the thing.
No. Ew.
I
What?
I don't mind the way it looks. I actually think it looks pretty cute.
Sure.
Um,
But the way it
as,
feels.
like I'm getting like swamp ass looking at people dressed like this.
Yes.
Especially the ones who also had like full knee-high go-go boots with knee socks peeking up over the top. And
Oh
I was
my
like, save
God.
save that shit for the fall. Wear your tights and your tiny little shorts. And then do your why are you putting yourself through this? And then
Why?
I was just thinking all of their feet must smell so bad.
Oh, yeah.
You can't go out looking that cute and then go home with somebody
Nope.
because you will have to run to the shower first.
100%. That's
Oh,
right.
so that was very funny.
Yikes.
But it was a good time, and we just like allowed ourselves to enjoy it, and then we did not have any problems getting home, which was
A
great.
treat?
Yes, they are
A real
closing
treat?
the Hoboken Pass Station again for Labor Day weekend because they did not fix things correctly the first time.
fix things after what, flooding?
No, they were closed for a month in like February,
Whoa.
and they were renovating the actual station. But the PATH train, for those who don't know, is the train that goes in between New Jersey. It is a subterranean train, so in that way, it is a subway, but it is not part of the New York subway system. It is for Jersey people to get in and out of New York, or the occasional New Yorker to go, "What's in Jersey?" And then they
Yeah.
come over here and they're like, "That's fine," and they go
And
home.
it
And then
only services a couple of towns that are very much, you know, like a sixth borough.
yeah. It goes to Hoboken, it goes to Jersey City, it goes to Harrison, it goes to Newark. And but a lot of the trains, especially on the weekends, all go through Hoboken. So if the switching stuff at Hoboken is a problem, it's a problem for everybody for a very so they literally gave up maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. There used to be a schedule. There used to be a schedule that you could look up, and sometimes you could even tell when the trains were live. Now
Oh
it
no.
literally just says every 10 minutes ish. Like it's your guess is as good as ours.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
they say a train should be here every 10 minutes, but like we can't tell you when that is. And occasionally when things are good, there will be a countdown at the station, but you can't access it like you can on the apps usually. Um,
Bummer.
so that's fun.
Yeah, that is. That's a joy, isn't
And I
it?
have
Oh
heard from
God.
people who would know that part of the reason is because there's new trains on the lines, like recently replaced trains, but the parts for the switching are not being made anymore.
Oh, that
I
tracks.
have heard that they're getting them on eBay, and I don't know if that's true or not,
No, this totally
but I
tracks
do
because I
know
think the
from
same is true for NJ Transit
I'm
trains.
sure it is. I'm sure it is. And I would be like, nah, except for I happen to know my friend used to be a park ranger on Roosevelt Island, and she was there the day her boss bought a fucked up boat that was supposed to be either an extra ferry or a ferry specifically for the workers. Bought a fucking boat on eBay.
Hmm.
She was there when
How
it
does
happened.
that
And she was like,
work?
sorry, are we supposed to get on that?
Oh
And it
no.
was fucked up, and no one ever fixed it enough to get used. So that was where like a giant chunk of their budget went that year.
No. No. Our infrastructure is so fucked, man. I mean, I don't relish it, but I do feel like there's something to counting down the days until we really cannot use any of the rails that have been installed that connect under the Hudson River.
It's
It
not
feels imminent.
not looking good.
It's not looking good.
Not
No.
looking good.
Uh-uh.
Dear Northeast Corridor.
Oh,
I have notes.
yikes. So many. In the meantime, they're busy planning a brand new New York to LA Amtrak route that's
I
supposed
saw
to be
that.
high speed, but
I
still
saw
takes
that.
3 days.
You know, the way planes are going though,
Definite. Oh,
I mean, if you're
couldn't agree
flying
more.
to LA, that's from the time you get up, if you're a morning packer, to when you leave to have to get to a flight,
Did I just
right?
learn that you're a morning packer?
I prefer not to be. Don generally is, and he likes to go to bed. I would prefer to stay up the night before and pack until I'm done and then sleep
Yes.
in.
Whereas he
He would
goes
like
to
to
bed
go to bed
early,
early the night before
wake up early.
and pack. And that is
Yeah.
a problem because if he is asleep and I am packing, then he's really not asleep.
Correct.
He's waiting for
Yes.
me to get my shit together
Yes.
and go to bed.
And if he's up early and packing and you're trying to sleep in,
Oh,
then
no,
it
I
doesn't
can sleep
matter.
through that. That's
Oh,
fine.
that's nice.
That's not a problem at all. But chances are I also haven't packed. So if I
Yeah.
sleep in, now we're both just missing the plane. But yeah, I mean, what, like 8 hours conservatively of time
Yeah.
that you are spent either in travel mode or actually traveling. And that doesn't even count how long you'll have to wait if something's been delayed,
Right.
and I live
Yeah.
maybe 8 is too much, but for a 4-hour flight,
No, that's
you got to
solid.
get there. You got to get there 2 hours ahead of time. So you got to leave your
Yes.
house however long it takes to get there. So that's 3 hours or
Yep.
two and a
Yep.
half. and then however long it takes for your luggage. Anyway, whatever. I don't.
No, that's so
I'm
fair.
boring myself. But
True though. Yeah.
if you're the kind of person who likes train travel, and I know a lot of people who do, uh, and who cares? It's fine. And also for people like who won't get on a plane, like the Whoopi Goldbergs among us, like give this
Right?
give this lady a train ride.
I just really wish that the trains, like, it's, the thing that makes a train ride expensive is getting
Mm,
a roomette, right? Is having somewhere to sleep
true.
that's not just you at a
A chair.
90-degree angle. The fact that that's what makes it expensive and it's not, consumer friendly, that feels really shitty. Because
Mm.
what do you mean you're going to have me sit at a 90-degree angle for 7 days? Like, no. I realize some people do that, but like, that's not that's not a way to treat people.
No,
That's
no,
not a way to
you're
treat
correct.
your customers. I
Right.
realize roomettes can't possibly be for everybody because of the space, but still.
Hmm.
So I would be way more willing to do trains, and I'm not gonna not do trains. Honestly, I think the next time I have to go out to California, I will take a train.
Oh, nice.
And spring for a room. But I don't love that in order for them to be competitive with planes that are literally falling out of the sky, they
There's that. You have to spend an hour like talking your anxiety down before you leave the house. So,
Jesus Christ. And I was very curious, I feel like we all have open tabs in our head, right? And so we're all like, okay, it's been like a year and a half, no longer. It's been, yeah, over a year and a half since like Boeing's first nightmare situation in January 2024, I think.
I don't remember, but
It's been a lot. It's been a lot of Boeing nightmares over the
mhm.
last year and a half, I believe. And the open tab in my mind is like, cool. So when are they going to be accountable to the government? Like the government
Oh,
gave them a what for, and now there's a new government, and I'm like, uh-oh. But also, John Oliver just taught me that there is pretty much a whole get out of jail free situation that pretty much any giant company that we all sort of socially rely on.
mhm,
So if that's a major bank, if that's Boeing, if that's, I mean, oil company, like
mhm.
anything like that, there's pretty much just a go to your corner for 10 minutes and then pay a fine.
Right.
And so, like, there is no accountability. There
Nope.
is no law here. There's just,
I mean, same with NJ Transit.
yeah.
Uh, 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 there are so many things where I'm just like, so there's no answers for this. Like, so you guys, I found out recently. Sorry, this is so like transit chat, you guys.
Man,
Um,
man yells at cloud.
yeah, this is what it feels like. So one of the reasons why I still have Twitter, I've mentioned, the buses that I take, occasionally they are supposed to be transmitting their whereabouts. Sometimes very important because there's maybe only one bus an hour, and if it says it's going to come and then it doesn't come and you don't know, and you like do something else and then it shows up like 5 minutes later, you all understand what buses are and how to take them. Even if you never have, you understand. So uh I if I will see that none of them are showing up on the app, I will tweet at NJ Transit. It is if you go and look at my Twitter account, like every other tweet that I send is literally, "Hi, it's me again. These
Where
buses
the
are
fuck
not
are you?
transmitting their location. Could you please turn it back?" Like I do my like, "You're the only one who can help me."
Yes.
And I'm like, "Could you please turn it back on for me, please?" And
Uh,
then it comes back on within 10 to 15 minutes every time. And I always go back. I try to go back in and say thank you.
what if you're the only consumer using Twitter with them anymore?
What? Why
What if
am I
it's
in charge of
basically the
turning this on?
equivalent of you texting them?
Yes. Just tell me who to text. Honestly, like give me James's name. Give me whatever. Yeah, engineer Q guy.
Hey NJT, you up?
Right. But so when I got on, so sometimes some buses don't show up. Sometimes none of the buses show up. And that's when I'll tweet. But a bus that goes into the city, I got on the other day and I was like, hey, your GPS isn't transmitting. And he goes, oh, that's automatic. I'll let them know. And I was like, oh, I assumed that the bus driver themselves had something to do with it,
Yikes.
but apparently not, which
Why would
means
it be
whoever is
automatic?
working at headquarters is not doing their job.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Yep.
And then they're like, ridership flow. Well, no shit.
Have you tried to sit with you? It's really hard. It's so hard. Also, you don't often take NJ Transit trains, so you wouldn't necessarily know this. Wow, this really is Transit Cast. But so many stations have their, not necessarily their elevators, so it's still ADA compliant, but their escalators gone. And now that might sound like okay, but like for example,
No,
there are
that doesn't sound like okay at all.
it's not okay. It's not okay because the staircases are so enormous. Like
They're enormous, and people are
they're
usually
like 4 or
often
5
carrying
stories.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
sometimes like you have to go up and then cross a doodah and then come back down. Yeah.
That's exactly what has to happen. Precisely. And so those escalators are actually pretty fucking critical. And then they've only got one goddamn elevator.
And it always smells so good.
Yeah.
You walk in and you're like,
Yeah, right?
Febreze?
Oh my god. It's just fucking nightmare. NJ Transit, infrastructure, doom.
I mean, the MTA is doing the same thing. It floods. Watching those What is New York things every time it rains, and then people are just like floating the fuck away. It's so
I don't know
terrible.
what's gonna happen, man. I wish someone. Nope. I'm gonna take that back. I was gonna say I wish someone could tell us, but I feel like there are scientists actually telling us.
Yeah.
And then it's just so scary.
Yeah.
That you hear it and you're like, okay,
No.
I go make myself some tea now. Like what?
I mean, John Oliver told us what's wrong with air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
Did you see that episode?
I did. That was fucked. Yeah. When's that going to get fixed? It's not. Shocker. Like
9:30.
Yeah. So, all that to say, I wish roomettes would. Why is a high-speed train going to still take 3 days? That makes no sense. If it's a high-speed train, it's going what? 200 miles an hour?
Oh,
it should take less than 24 hours.
Literally, my nightmare is if a train is moving in this direction, how long it will take to get there if it is this many miles. Like, I can't. That is what I will use ChatGPT for.
It just feels like that train should be a thereabouts 24-hour train. I do not see why on earth it should take 3 fucking days when that is what it would be if you were driving a car without stopping.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You can get to LA in 3 days?
If you don't stop driving, yeah.
Well, like you can't. So you'd have to be with somebody and switch off, and then somebody would sleep in the car. Okay, right. So if you were a lunatic, you could get there in 3 days without stopping.
So basically, it puts you in a car that drives itself, is what this new Amtrak high-speed situation is.
Gotcha.
I don't get it. That's not high speed. That's just a new route. We need a high-speed rail, something that also won't be regulated and will be incredibly dangerous, I'm certain. It's just so stupid here.
Jetpacks, please. Jetpacks. Let's just go. Like, if we're gonna be reckless asshole idiots anyway, get me a drone that can carry 300 pounds. I will figure it out. I will drive me
a drone. You didn't even get a regular license.
No, I'm skipping it.
You're going right to the infinitely more chaotic and dangerous thing.
I feel like I have a better instinct for air travel.
You and Boeing, baby. Oh my god. Ridiculous.
I was talking to somebody recently who didn't understand hot air balloons like an inch. They didn't understand it at all. And they were like, but how do you get back to the place where you took off. And I'm like, you simply don't. You get in a hot air balloon and somebody drives along and chases your hot air balloon, and you drop down in someone's yard and you hope that they're friendly.
Uh-huh.
And then someone comes, scoops you up, and takes you back to where you started. And they're like, that doesn't seem like a good idea. And I'm like, I mean, that's why you've never taken a hot air balloon anywhere. It's not like a mode of transportation. It's not like, let's get from here to Brooklyn.
That's how you end up in Oz, dude. Like,
Or, yeah, okay. I was going to make a Jersey joke, but I didn't, and it
oh.
didn't come out. That's fine.
Although, in the realm of like jobs I wouldn't hate, balloon chaser would be up there.
I'm sure it doesn't pay well.
I would be someone's private balloon chaser. Just some like eccentric billionaire who's like, follow me and get me where I land.
I'm pretty sure you could put that on
Sir.
you could hang out your tile right now, babe.
The competition is fierce.
Get on Fiverr.
Fiverr.
Oh my god, you could have the cutest little avatar for your logo. Just Jen like chasing after a balloon that's just like
me with a lasso.
All I can think of it makes me think of those little round things that you would blow in and they go do you know what I'm talking about? That probably just pinged that so hard. I'm so sorry. I just did that right in.
That was so good.
Thank you.
That was a excellent impression, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Oh my god, I haven't done one of those in like 30 fucking years, and yet
you don't need one. You can just have me around. Put it in as my ringtone.
Hey Lillian, do the thing.
Oh, that and Tig Notaro's clown horn. You've heard her clown horn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She obviously does it better. She invented it, but oh my god.
Oh, what a joy.
Delightful.
What a joy.
I wonder if there was something else that I wanted to talk to you about. I feel like there's generally, I come up with like 15 different things, and if I don't text you, then it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been feeling pretty decent lately, which is nice.
That is nice.
Oh, I must have just been more Yako's stuff. Do you know about Dolls Kill, the brand?
Minimally, yes.
So I posted something about them, and I have to tell you, it is there's so many bad actors. There's so many businesses out there who are just, I just want to say, people who make plus size clothing cannot fuck up anymore. Like, you cannot be problematic. You cannot be involved in some like racist shit. You are just not allowed to do any appropriation stuff. Like, you have to be unimpeachable, because otherwise we will all soon be naked. Like, there's nowhere to buy anything from anymore. And the couple of places that I am trying to wean myself off of that have like questionable okayness, right. I still feel like guilty when I order from them, and I tell people I got it secondhand, and I can't, I don't want to do that anyway. But I posted about this crazy costume, and someone was like, wild to say that you love them when they've done all this racist stuff. And there was some other things, and I was like, well, okay, cool. I feel like, how could I have known that?
Just out of curiosity, does this person know you? Is this a person?
It wasn't a name that I recognize, but it's somebody who I think is in the burlesque world, who I have probably come in contact with before. But no, it's not a friend. It was definitely not.
Got it.
I
just feel like if someone even was an acquaintance, why would they lead with that versus like, I guess you didn't know about XYZ.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like it was recent either. So
Right.
I didn't look up what it was. I would never buy from them anyway because their stuff is just not my style. But oh, and I accidentally deleted it from both Facebook and Instagram. I meant to take it down from Instagram only, but now I have the accounts hooked, and I am
Yeah, yeah.
46, and I guess I just can't figure things out.
That's fair. I'll be real. I
But I like
did.
to leave accountability stuff up. Like I edited it and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, apparently there's a thing that I need to investigate, and I'd like to leave that up. Um,
Well,
because I think it helps other people
yes,
figure things out
for sure.
versus, oh, I feel like an asshole and I'm deleting it. I'm over that now. I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's all fair. Um, so my understanding of like weird shit that has happened with them, to be entirely honest, a lot of it looks like misunderstandings.
Hmm.
Um, and then there's some shit that's just like in very poor taste. Like
Mm.
things with their customer service used to be very much like stick it up your blowhole, we don't give a fuck, which is
God.
horrible, crazy, horrible.
Uh-huh.
They had a shirt 10 years or so ago that said goth is white. Now, what the shirt obviously problematic, right?
Uh,
What the shirt meant was like all the colors of the rainbow are goth. Like it's not just goth to be to wear
Terrible.
black.
It's
But
not
bad
even a
idea.
good, it's not a good slogan, no matter what it
Correct.
is. Like,
Correct. Terrible idea, terrible
ugh.
concept, terrible rollout. However, it didn't apparently mean the thing.
Yeah, but
Um
guess what goth definitely has a reputation for being is white emo
absolutely.
kids.
Absolutely.
And it's not necessary. Hashtag not all goths, but like
Right.
I'm sure
Right.
people of other races who are in the goth world can feel how white it is all the time and did not need a t-shirt to tell
Yeah,
them
yeah,
that.
yeah. 100%. June of 2020, um the founder and CEO, a woman whose name is Shady Lynn, um shows all of this LAPD in fucking riot gear outside of the Dolls Kill location. And then her caption says, direct action in its glory, period. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Hmm.
Now, a lot of people took that to mean that it was like supporting the police, but it also seems like it's not. It actually
Hmm.
seems like it's like a fuck you, Black Lives Matter. Direct action is exactly what isn't required here. I don't know. I don't buy from them, and I'm not, it just seems like a lot of the things that other people have done that are way more obviously and
Mm.
wholeheartedly racist. Some of these sound like they might be misinterpretations. The actual fully bad things are, for a very long time they sold headdresses. They
Oh.
sold imitation headdresses, and that's the kind of shit that they did not apologize for. And when people were like, hey, this is appropriative and violent, they were like, fuck yourself. And that, bad, very, very bad, not good.
That's enough
um
for me. That's all. At literally
Totally.
anyone could have just been like, "Did you know that they used to make white girl headdresses for for ravers?" And I would have been like, "Goodbye."
Yeah, for sure. And then another huge part of it, which is sort of hard to follow, is like them hiring artists who are bad artists and who are, instead of doing their own original shit, stealing.
Ugh.
So not actually hiring the original artist. Now, how do you
Eh.
do that in integrity and um with full transparency? I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, I don't fucking know. But apparently that's been a big problem of theirs for like a very long time, like 10 plus years long time. And then this behavior, and then like various weird foot and mouth white supremacist shit, and yeah, just not great.
Boo.
And then everything that they make is, shit, unfortunately.
It does not look very well made.
I mean, that's unfortunate. It is true. Um, yeah, it's and it's a real shame, because you're not wrong, because all of the brands that are like, the paid domestic labor, whole grain fabrics, real fabrics that should be put on skin are like folding. Ray is folding.
I saw that.
Ray is not folding because of a lack of business. Apparently, they're folding because the owner has a chronic illness.
Hmm.
So it's, more to protect her own energy and like just to help her refocus on her life. But like loud bodies is not, they insist that they're not closing, but they are very close to closing.
Mm.
And I'm so fucking sad about that because they are magical.
Mm.
Yeah. And they've been really highly devoted to, I didn't appreciate it when they did it because I was like, well, I don't personally care about this, but they've been like, we're only using like whole grain fabrics, by which I'm obviously kidding, but like cotton, linen, tencel, lyocell, like not even recycled polyester, just like environmentally friendlier
Nice.
fabrics and
Mm-hmm.
fabrics that are better for your skin.
Mm-hmm.
They used to make their dresses from polyester and they stopped doing that, and they really drew a fucking line in the sand back in, I think, 2018.
Nice.
And yeah, the owner was like, I don't want to create more environmental waste. She's been so hardcore devoted to that for
Nice.
her whole career, and now they're doing some kind of pivot. But it sure did sound like they were going to close, and we all like fucking panicked.
Mm.
And they're like, no, we're not going away, but things are going to change.
Mm.
I don't like things are going to change in that aspect. I'm open to lots of other changes.
I like new things. I am a little bit weary of things that I already liked becoming things that don't work for me anymore.
Yes, exactly.
And that is really, I've just had more websites not working situations, like where I think I was looking for a place to eat the other day, and it was like, here's the main splash page that doesn't give you much information, including the address, because there's multiple locations. And then it's like, would you like to see a menu? Yes, I would. Pick your location. I picked my location. Are you looking for a menu? ? Yes. Here's the address.
Yeah.
And I was caught in like a loop where I couldn't actually get to the link to the thing that I wanted.
No.
Yeah, stuff like that all the time. Just
I hate it. I hate it. That's so terrible. Yeah.
Also,
what is it?
I just met an extended family member who I haven't met. And I won't say the streamer service, but she like helped create the visual and usability for the relaunch of one of the streamers recently.
Uh-huh.
And it is the one that makes me cuss the most. And I was like, oh, that sounds like an exciting job. That's what I said. And then I was like, oh man, you very rarely have the opportunity to give someone like that an earful, but it was not my place.
Oh no.
If I knew her a little bit better, I feel like I could have been like, do you take feedback? What do you do with feedback? Where could I send feedback? Is there a UX team that you like collab with? How do you guys do it? No, but it was so many questions, and my initial reaction was so like, oh
no.
She's lovely. She's never gonna hear this. It's fine. But she's a lovely human. I'm happy I got to spend time with her.
Should have had a normal name the whole time, and then was a stupid name, and then they spent millions and millions of dollars to make it the normal name, right?
It was not that. That was
got it.
That HBO situation was like the most fucking new Coke shit that's happened in our time.
Stupid, so stupid. The fact, I mean, of course it cost them money, but the fact that it cost them millions of doll hairs in order to rebrand as what they fucking already were is just insult to injury in this day and age. It's just unconscionable.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Zaslav, man. I just,
Who?
what are you doing?
Zaslav is the name of
David
a.
Zaslav is the CEO of Warner Brothers and is in
Gotcha,
charge
gotcha.
of HBO Discovery. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Everything is right now.
I
There's no rules. We're in a horror movie with no rules.
Yeah.
We walked into the house and now the hand's gonna come out the back of our head.
Yeah. That's pretty much exactly what happens in Weapons. That's how
Oh,
it goes.
really? Oh,
No, but there is a house
that's my
and it is
least favorite part
creepy.
of The Grudge. That is when she's washing her hair. Or The Grudge? Yeah, that's from The
Oh
Grudge.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sarah
I
Michelle Gellar. Yeah.
also The Grudge I've only watched once, and it's not because I didn't like it. It's because there was a yeah, it was such an unhinged. I think it's because apparently the Japanese horror genre um is supposed to feel so bleak and is
Mm,
supposed to feel so inescapable
mm.
that rules kind of it's why The Ring is also similarly like chaotic evil. Like there is
Yeah, I
no we
haven't seen that one
fixed
because
it.
I've heard it is close enough to The Grudge that I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Did
good.
you see the original Ring though? Or not, excuse me. That's Ringu. Did you
No
see The
and
Ring?
no and no. No, that's fine. That's not. I don't think it's my jam.
It's really good though. It's really good. Not one that I seek to watch because it's very effectively scary. Very effectively scary. It's really good. But yeah, I think there's something about Japanese horror that really like something about the culture is like these things are inescapable,
Mm,
they are pervasive, they are forever, and it is forever suffering. And so that um like the
cool.
hungry ghost of it all
Sure. That's
is
not a lesson that I really need to learn right now. I'm good.
concur, fully concur. Yeah.
I get it. I got it. Unrelated
Ugh.
to anything. I don't. I just learned that like perimenopause can come along with a haunting inner ear itch. Did you know
Oh,
about
fun.
this?
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. Something new to look forward to. And I don't think I'm getting it, but now I'm thinking about it so much. Like the night I got spider bites sitting on my couch. Every time I sit on my couch now, I think that I'm going to get bit by a spider. That spider has seems to have moved away, thank God.
Thank
But
God.
it was quite the night for him.
Oh
Nom
no.
nom nom nom.
Oh
Um,
God.
but I just know. So I've been like, I can wiggle my ears. I don't know if you know this about me, or if it's something I ever would have done for you. But I did it just now, and the reason why it was so dramatic was because I have the headphones in.
Ah.
What a useless physical skill.
But you know what? I bet you that's sort of like scratching your eustachian tube
I mean, I, I
a little
I
bit.
don't think it's actually doing anything except for maybe opening up my ear canal wider for something to potentially crawl in.
Oh,
See
spiders!
figure one, couch spider.
Welcome back, Spidercast.
Mm.
Oh no. That is what I do when I have itchy ears though. I sort of like create like a suction in my throat and make a little like bullfrog sound.
Oh, I know
And
what you mean.
and it's sort of like yeah, 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 exactly
Yeah,
that.
I had a friend, that girl from elementary school that had a crush on me, that I didn't realize until later on when she came out, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I that makes a lot of things make more sense." She used to make that noise all the time, just like out of habit,
For fun.
just for fun.
Yeah, I only do it to scratch my eustachian tube. Yeah. Just weird queer kids being weird.
Hmm.
Well, Pookie, you got anything you want to plug?
This is probably not going to come out till Thursday, right?
Yeah, it comes out
I
Thursday
Jersey
morning.
City Pride is August 23rd, and everything is right near the Grove Street stop. If you can get the path to work for you, please come by. It's going to be a great time. I have shows at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. I head up the side stage that's all drag because I'm not out here trying to strip in public. I am not crapping on other people who make the choice to do outdoor burlesque things. I am not
Choose not
interested in
to.
being provocative in that way. I don't want to hear it. I don't
No, that's so fair. I
I
mean,
don't want to
honestly,
hear
yeah.
all the Karens. Like Jersey City is full of people who wanted a war memorial statue taken down because they thought it was too gruesome. It's a fucking war memorial statue. They're like, how do I explain it to my kid? You
Sorry, are there like
tell
eyeballs rolling around at the base of it or something?
No, if you Google Katyn statue in Jersey City, it is down on the waterfront, and it is in a prime place that you would want to have festivals and hang out with your kids. It is
Oh,
a
this is
man
a
with a
beautiful work of art, though.
it's a beautiful work
Like
of art.
as
It's
a
a
sculpture, it's
bayonet
fucking
through the
brilliant.
back, I think is what it is. And it has
Yes.
to do with a specific I'm not pronouncing it right because it's Polish, but it's Katyn or Katyn or something like that. It was a massacre,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was very important to the Jersey City's Polish community. And they literally were like, "We're just gonna take it down and have it cleaned or something." And everyone was like, "No, you're not. You're never gonna put it back up if you do that."
No,
So
this is a listen, it's obviously violent, but it's also a really like incredible work of art.
yeah, it's cool
God, what's
looking,
wrong with people? I'm
and
sorry.
it's something that would make you go, "Oh, what the hell is that?
Yes, it's
What's that for?"
arresting.
Right?
Really creepy that there are pictures of this thing on 9/11
Yeah,
because of the
that's.
view.
Hmm.
So like half of the pictures that come up are
Oh,
of it on 9/11, which is
yeesh.
yike. But yeah, just to mention one other violent thing of like, what? How do I explain this to my kid? I'm sorry, your kid can sense how fucked things are right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come on.
It's history. People died in history. Bad things happen in history. It's okay if you don't fully understand it right now, but this is how we remember things like that. Moving
100%.
on.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
all that to
oh,
say, yeah, you don't want to put your body outside with them. Yeah,
right.
gotcha.
I just rewatched Hunchback, which I sent you. There's a moment where
Amazing.
this busty redhead just runs by with Quasimodo in tow, and I've never seen her before, and I was so happy to see it in a format where I finally this woman got her place in my life. Um, but there's that movie is fucking dark, man. Like
Hmm.
there's no way they don't show anyone dying. Like the closest they get to it though, Frollo tells the captain, I can't remember his name, to burn down this house made of straw. And he's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not your guy anymore. And he's like, okay, we'll probably kill you then. And then he sets fire to the house. And then the captain like jumps in and saves the whole family. Or you think he saved everybody that you saw. But then there's like a whole fight scene where someone definitely died, right? Like there's no way that this much of Paris
Right.
could have burned down that night without someone dying. And I was just like, oh, that movie. When was the last time you watched Hunchback?
1998.
Okay. It is very dark. It's very interesting because it does use the GYPSY word so many times.
Sure.
And it is, I think that's still a conversation that we need more education around. Um,
Definitely.
but all that to say, it is interesting that Disney was like, we need to tell a story so that little girls will understand that there's always someone who will want to slut shame or own them. That's what the movie is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Frollo is like, she's a whore unless she's my whore, and then it's fine.
Right.
And then she's like, no thanks. And he
Yes.
was like, well, die, whore.
Yeah.
Um, and it it's
It's the Disneyfication of getting catcalled.
Yeah, I think it's a deeper and more interesting story than just, we know that men want to look at us and yell things at us and think about us, but the actual, like, it's very clear that there is an I want to claim or destroy this one, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I want who she is and what she has. I want to control her. And if I can't control her, then
Then I
she's
want to
of no
destroy
use
her.
to me and will be disposed of.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just like very profound, I think.
It's maybe the only realistic message we got from Disney.
Oh yeah, I'm not here. I'm not a Disney stan. For sure not here to. We could do an entire episode on what I think about Pocahontas. Oh, before we go, who do you have any favorite, it doesn't have to be Disney, but it would be useful for just like a wrap up. What do you have a favorite Disney sidekick? And
mm,
that's you can, however broad you want that to be. Like, I would say Flotsam and
well,
Jetsam are sidekicks, right?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Um, I okay. If we go with my two very favorite Disney movies, which are from the same era, there's Robin Hood and the Sword and the Stone.
Oh, great.
And
Yes.
so Robin Hood, obviously, there's the fat boobalicious hen. Love her.
Yes. I would. Yes.
But
Yes.
then
I
there's
think she'd
Little
count as a
John.
sidekick. Oh,
There's
yeah. Little
Baloo as
John.
Little John.
Little
And
John's so
Baloo
sweet.
as Little John is so great. Um um yeah, and like he gives King Richard a lot of shit. Um love him in that. Little John. And then Sword in the Stone, I guess Archimedes.
I forgot about Archimedes. Oh, I love
I love
Archimedes. He's
Archimedes.
a good
Poor
one. That's good.
Archimedes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. What about you?
Mine that jump out at me are Mika from Pocahontas, even though I hate the
Yes.
movie, but his funny little raccoon
That's
ways
a
are
cute little
just
raccoon.
so, I would watch an entire movie based on Mika or she, I don't know.
Yes.
I do
Yes.
not know the gender of this lovely raccoon because I do not think the raccoon speaks. There is an element of supernatural where the tree talks
Uh-huh.
in Pocahontas,
Yeah.
but the two little animals don't. And then and this was heartbreaking because when Lion King was big, there was almost no merchandise around Ed. Do you remember Ed?
Oh, yeah. One of the
So there's
hyenas.
there's three hyenas, right? Yeah.
Yes.
There's the Whoopi Goldberg one. There's
Mm-hmm.
the it's Cheech Marin, right? As the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Ed who just
He's like,
giggles and has like maniacal eyeballs.
yes, yes, yes.
I was like, that's my guy.
That is your guy. Ed brings the party.
Ed brings the party. My favorite is when he's in the fight and he comes out of the fight and he's chewing on his own leg. That's my guy.
Yes. I want that one.
Yeah, that's for me. Honestly, very bisexual coded.
He's one of those chaos gays.
Oh, yay. Well, I can't wait till you can tell everybody your great news.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's I'm excited and I'll be around more and we'll get to do some hangs, which will be
Yes, that's all
exciting.
right.
Yeah.
Some hangs, please.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the other thing was just that we're planning on going to Philly FatCon. So
That's
if
right.
you are also going to Philly FatCon, please hit us up beforehand so that we can like maybe make some lunch plans or something.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, and you just see us there, please say hi.
Then yeah, holler at us. Exciting.
Exciting.
All right, Pookie.
That one wasn't as good, I don't think.
Zooby zooby zoo.
Well,
oh, fuck buddies. We wish you
I'm Lillian
whimsy.
Bustle.
I'm Jen Ponton.
This is all the fucks.
Coming soon, Police Academy 17.